So yesterday I told you that there were 3 simple shifts that I share with clients when they need to get out of overwhelm and into action. Yesterday was stop shoulding, start cutting. If you've got any questions about that, just send me a PM. Happy to go over it. But today's shift, number 2, is ask better questions. And this again is about how we talk to ourselves, how we think. It's all about mindset and success. The difference between success and failure is always about mindset. It's about whether you keep going or whether you give up. The road to success is the same road as the road to failure, except the successful people have kept on going. So when you're asking yourself questions like, how can I recruit someone this month? You might just not come up with anything. You might ask yourself questions like, well, how can I do that? How can I recruit someone this month? I don't know anybody. How can I sell more clean lines? None of my friends can afford it. And you're asking yourself questions, but they're not empowering questions. So when you notice you're asking yourself questions, if you're not excited about the answer, you need to ask yourself different questions. You need to think differently about things. So for example, how can I recruit someone this month? How can I recruit someone this month? It's the end of the month, it's the 28th, there's hardly any time left. How can I recruit somebody this month? How can I recruit somebody this month? Kids have been bad, I've been working really hard, whatever it is. So instead, ask yourself questions like, what did Ange do to recruit when she was new? Or what did Claire do to recruit when she'd lost her motivation? What did so-and-so do when all of her friends told her the clean line was too expensive? Because everybody who out there and is successful has had the same feedback as you, whether it's the products are too expensive, whether it's somebody telling them the business is a scam, whatever it is, everybody out there successful that you look up to has had the same feedback as you. They have got exactly the same resources as you, but they have a different mindset. They ask themselves empowering questions. So what would Ange Loughran do if she was struggling one month? Yes, she's doing great now, but she was new at this to start with, obviously. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Are you frightened about doing a launch? Well, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Even if only one person turned up, if that one person bought a clean line, would you do it? And if not, how can you lessen the fear? So is there something you're putting off? Maybe it's contact marketing and you're just totally putting it off. Ask yourself, well, how can I become less scared of doing that? And then you start thinking outside of the box, and it might be, can I go out with somebody else who's done it? Can I go out with somebody else who's new and we just have a bit of a laugh doing it together? But when you're asking yourself questions, be aware of what you're asking and be aware of how the answer makes you feel. And then you can start thinking about asking more empowering questions which make you think differently and come up with solutions. So I hope that helps. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about how you get what you focus on. But if you've got any questions about asking better questions, just drop me a PM or comment under the video. Thanks.